Hello, I'm Nelson Pereira from bnetTV. Welcome to the Mobile World Congress 2012 in Barcelona. And with us is Mr. Brendan Schaffer from Altair Semiconductors. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Good afternoon.
It's always great to see all the players of the industry in this mobile wireless industry, and especially the main components of the industry, the semiconductor part of the industry, which is the chipset, the hardware that actually makes this industry happen. Can you talk to us about your company, how it plays in the ecosystem, and what brings you to Barcelona this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a 6-year-old semiconductor startup based out of Israel. We're a LTE chipset provider. However, when we were architecting our chip over 6 years ago, we didn't know, was it going to be WiMAX, was it going to be LTE, and it's our same fundamental core technology today that we support LTE. And the amazing thing is we were able to architect this thing 6 years ago, not knowing what direction it was going to head, and here we are.
You bring something very good because, as I've been attending this conference for 4 years, and you never knew. The first year when I attended this conference, nobody can tell me which way the 4G industry was going to go. Was it WiMAX? Was it LTE? They have all promises. I think even today, I think at the end of the day, they're going to have a footprint, different direction, but I think LTE will be the de facto in terms of taking over the industry. But I can imagine what companies such as yours must have been able to do. And the big deal is, how do you manage to get around it?
Well, we're a software-defined radio. So for us, we architected the hardware that was flexible enough to support, almost any wireless technology that was on the horizon, within limits. And now it's all software, and I don't want to trivialize it.
Yeah.
But that's our secret ingredient, is the software. So we're able to evolve. We are flexible enough that as standards change, we're able to evolve to meet the standards.
And for our viewers out there, I think the big key idea here is that your company not only does it have the ability to support the 4G infrastructure today, but if any other changes that happen within the infrastructure itself, your company actually can make that change itself, because the way you architect your semiconductor chips.
Yeah, absolutely. So today, for instance, we have a Release 8 semiconductor device that's Release 8 compliant. We're rolling out new features to make it Release 9 compliant in the same hardware platform. So as carriers and customers deploy our current solution, we're future-proof to Release 9.
And for another thing for our viewers is the idea that when they do business with your company, they know they can grow. And a lot of companies cannot say the same thing that you're saying. Is what we purchase from you is a growing platform for our infrastructure.
Yeah, I mean, it's future-proof. As the standards evolve, we can make changes on the fly, do over-the-air updates to meet the needs of the carriers.
And how big is your company? What part of the market? You guys are in one area or around the world?
We have a global presence. We have offices in the U.S., Germany, China, India, and we're headquartered in Israel.
And do you see a growth in the LTE market now, especially not only in one area, but actually spreading out across the world?
Yeah, it looks like the ecosystem and the system in general is really picking up. We see deployments in the U.S. with Verizon, Sprint announcements, AT&T announcements. We see the carriers in India, CMCC in China deploying. So really, we see a global move towards LTE.
And I'm pretty sure that all these viewers out there that are looking at you right now, they are looking at your company as an optimal solution to be able to build their infrastructure and have their equipment support your semiconductor infrastructure.
Yeah, we've done IoT, extensive IoT, with all the major infrastructure vendors. So we're fairly confident that that we see what's on the horizon, that we're making sure that our features are in line with what the infrastructure vendors are actually deploying and the carriers are deploying. So I think that's a strong selling point for us.
And I say what I said before, you guys are the hidden platform behind what makes the magic of wireless communication today. And as always, the hard workers are always on the back. And I do thank you for spending time with us, Brendan.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
And this is Nelson Pereira from bnetTV at the Mobile World Congress 2012 in Barcelona.